You've put in a lifetime of work, bro. I lived and breathed in a gym. This is my problem with guys like you. Is you get there with your fucking little laptop and you try to point holes through someone's career, not knowing the time and energy, the pressure, and how much fucking time we had to live in a gym and get it out the mud. Just because I didn't come from the hood doesn't mean I didn't get it out the mud. Brother, this isn't the family business that gets to get passed down to you. You have to be one of the best players in the world to get it. You talk about lucky, nigga, I'm unlucky. You better hope how much money I would have made if I played in NIL.
Austin Rivers cussing.
You want to talk about luck and not luck?
You know he's
we
trying.
all unlucky. We missed NIL. I would have made $20 million at Duke.
I got PTSD every year.
So you want to talk about all this? You want to talk about all this extra stuff? Like, bro, you don't get to the NBA by mistake. This ain't. And by the way, I'm not comparing like the Bronny and stuff situation. This ain't that. But even Bronny had to put in his own goddamn work somewhere along the damn lines. You just don't get gifted everything for fucking free.
I never said you didn't put in the work though. So don't put those words in the wall.
I didn't get in the league because of my dad, and I didn't stay in the league because of my dad. Now, do I get to be a part of a team and an opportunity with a staff that believed in me and a coach that I knew I could play freely for? Absolutely, man. That's why I came back. That's why when Portland offered me $40 million, that's why when Phil Jackson was trying to explain the goddamn triangle offense in my living room, I didn't go to New York. I went back to LA to get that bag so I could go play for my pops and I could play freely and be myself, which I actually ended up doing pretty fucking solid as a role player under Chris Paul, Jamal Crawford. That's what my role was. That's all I ever was in the NBA, was a role player. I was never a star. So this whole thing where I'm comparing myself to Draymond and this, Draymond's a Hall of Famer. And no matter what anybody on this podcast, and no matter what I say, or what anybody says, it's not going to change. He's a first ballot, and he deserves that because he put in the work as his role. We weren't playing in a high reward situation.
And something that's worth $2 million in investment.
It turned out to be. I was having 20-point games in the playoffs.
I agree with you. I'm not saying you weren't. By the way, just so we're very clear, I never said you weren't deserving of the NBA. I never said that. I said you were an NBA talent. I said you got lucky.
We know that. You don't have
So
to
what I'm saying is that you got lucky because your dad believed in you, because you might have been out the league. They might have sent you to China.
So where? No. That's you. That's
No, I'm not even good enough to get there. I'm not even good enough to get there. So no, that's not me. I'm not good enough to get there. I'm cool with that. But you might have been out the league because you might have got waived. And you know how difficult it is to get back in the league.
He talking about his people. I don't got to do that. I was never going over there to play, brother.
Listen, at the end of the day, you got it. That's my.
You feel I'm lucky? Brother, I played in the NBA before my dad. I played in the NBA after my dad. The consensus is I'm league. There's nothing about me that's not league. I could have been. You talk about.
There's a lot of guys that deserve to be in the league, but they won't.